Alright, we're moving on again. This is Zephyr, and we're moving on with more Alice Madness Returns. Just finished off some major teapots. And now the room is nice and quiet. I don't see any of the pig snouts. Probably just a lot of falls to my death are about all that's going on here. So yeah, lost and found, huh? Alright, let's move in here and see what's going on. Cheshire Cat? I don't understand what it wants me to do there.
Rush yourself off, girl. The Hatter shouldn't see you at your best after all.
So I'm supposed to go that way, I guess? Definitely not supposed to go down. That door's closed. Over here. Brush myself off. I'm not quite sure what he meant by that. Wonder if this is timed. Oh, the camera angle almost got the better of me. Don't move yet. Alright. Well, if it was timed, it gave me enough time to do it. That's the important part. Oh, actually, I did look into how well received this game was, game reviews and whatnot, as much as you can trust those at least. And it wasn't majorly well received. It got pretty decent reviews, usually 6 through 8, 6 being decent, 8 is actually a really good game review. Obviously games that get 9s or better, and 10s are almost unheard of. I think I've seen one 10 in all the time I've been looking at reviews, and that was Kingdom Hearts 2, which agreeably was an excellent game. But I'm liking this one so far. I can see it being an 8. The combat is certainly not bad, but it could be better. It's got some camera angle issues, which is one of the most common problems action games have. Just a matter of maintaining the camera angles so that you don't get all turned around and run into walls and have enemies come up behind you and all those ugly things that happen to get you killed. But it does pretty well. Also, I kept calling this an older game, and it's not. It actually just came out last year, 2011, so it's actually a newer game. Did that... Oh! Sneak on through here. It's the original American McGee's Alice, the prequel to this game, that came out way back in 2000. So how's that for waiting for a sequel? 11 years. Oh, another slide. Snag all those teeth. Whoa. Oh god. I thought it was gonna like throw me off the edge or into the wall or something like that at some point. It's a rabbit robot. A clockwork bomb. Nice. For blowing up surface or broken walls. It's like Zelda all over again. But it does play pretty similarly. I think I actually saw something about that in one of the reviews I was reading. The guy that made this, develops this, is actually a big Zelda fan. So there's a lot of similarities in combat and game style to... I'm not sure if that's a broken wall or not. No. I guess I have unlimited bombs. Alright. But there's a lot of similarities between this game and like what were the Zelda games that they made? Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time's an older one. For the life of me, I cannot remember the name of the first N64, I think, Zelda game. I wonder if these bombs damage enemies. Well, it's something I'll have to find out. I actually never beat Majora's Mask. Played it for a while, but it was just a little too in-depth, I think, for what I was looking for at the time. There's 2 doors there. Let's go down here. Oh, this is... okay. That's where I came from. But I really liked the previous Zelda game, the Ocarina of Time. Okay, it looks like it should move, but it doesn't. She pretty much just drops it at her feet, and that's the end of that. I can't break that, really? I must be able to break that. Unless I can go over. Huh. Wait, where was I going in the first place? I came from there. Oh, I think I assumed there was a door into that lost and found. But apparently not. That's gonna drive me nuts. That should break. Alright, whatever. Maybe I'll be able to get into it from the back. Aha! Like through a keyhole, for instance. Here we go, camera angles of hell. Yeah, there we go.
We'll all roast in our beds, Alice, for the sake of your father's unnatural devotion to printed paper. This horde of flammables wants only a malignant spark and poof, our flesh and blood is smoke and ash.
Unnatural devotion to printed paper? Was he like a book printer or something? Or a writer? Something she really did not approve of. Whoever that was. Her mother, I imagine. Little. I probably would have pronounced it Liddell if I hadn't actually heard them say it in a cutscene. Speaking of cutscenes.
Our lovely library was a fire trap. A conflagration waiting to happen.
Well, that was short and sweet. So they had a library, so he was probably just really a fan of books. He really liked to read. And something set it on fire, and well, that was the end of their house. Hysteria, huh? I have to hit enter to activate Hysteria? That's not a good button. I don't remember seeing a command for that. I could change that on, though. Where's the enter button? There we go. Nice. She goes all black and white. What does she look like? Ooh, wicked. Why was my health so low? They just dropped it, I guess, to show off the Hysteria ability. Probably so. Interesting. Am I supposed to shoot that, I wonder? Oh, now I'm all turned around. Okay, that's the way I'm going. Let's see if anything's over here. Lots of holes to fall to my death in. They really like doing that. And I have no idea what's up with these. Can't shoot them whatever they are, so... Alright. Looks like we're moving forward. Aiming mode. This is just like when I shoot the pigs. I figured they would have taught this to me by now. Pretty sure they did, in fact. Yeah, alright. She drops fast while floating. I mean, she's still floating, so it's better than, you know, not floating at all. But she drops pretty quick.
No.
What is this? The Hatter?
Wake! No,
No. Bad dream.
Weird looking.
A blasted good night.
Hatter, I recall leaving you in a decrepit condition, but
What?
not in pieces.
Oh, it's you.
What's happened here? You've lost your hat, and some parts are missing.
Missing indeed, though things being what they are. I barely missed their missing. As to what's happened, you should know that better than I. It's your place after all. I know my place.
When did you ever know your place, or how to keep it? Now what's going on?
Ah, that's going on. And round and up and down into my ears and through my eyes, up my nostrils, down my gullet, and winding in my guts.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains. I don't like them much.
You won't like this one at all. Nothing like when Mock Turtle was in charge of the looking glass line. This railroad's a bloody shambles. The stink is ferocious, light, blinding, the noise hellacious.
Quite, Hatter. I get the idea. A bad train.
The world is upside down, Alice. Inmates run the asylum. No offense. And worst of all, I'm left tealess.
Tragic. If I do help, will you help me in return?
Cross my heart, if I had one. Find my limbs and toss them into the chute. Machines will do the rest. Be on your way now, that's a good girl. Best way out is through the clock face.
Alright, well, he's a disturbing character. Their version of Hatter. I have to find his limbs, apparently. Makes sense why he's kind of a techie, because he is kind of a cyborg. But he does not like the train that goes through this area much. Oh, I wasn't paying attention though. I don't remember if a thing just saved. Oh, we'll move forward a little bit more and see what happens after I break this door open. There we go. Is this the only way out of here? No, there's two of them. Oh, looks like they both just go up though. Maybe? No, I must use that one later. Alright, well, I'll just continue on in the next segment. I'll see you then.